Jack Lemmon's comedy masked his darkest secret. Known for lighting up the screen with his brilliant comedy, Jack Lemmon harboured a secret so dark, it contrasted starkly with the laughter he brought into our lives. But then, in an unexpected twist during a 1974 awards ceremony, the mask slipped. What came to light was not only surprising but deeply disturbing. Stay tuned as we peel back the layers of Lemmon's life to reveal the stark truth that lay hidden beneath the surface laughter. A revelation that will change everything you thought you knew about the beloved actor. Because YouTube will prioritize interactive videos, please comment OK if you want to watch this video. Thank you. Jack Lemmon's laughter hid a shocking shadow the truth revealed. Born in 1925, Jack Lemmon's entrance into the world seemed to foreshadow his future in comedy. His mother, Millie, went into labor while playing bridge, and despite the pain, she couldn't tear herself away from the game. She eventually realized the severity of the situation and rushed to the hospital, but didn't quite make it to a bed. As a result, Jack Lemmon was born in an elevator, a story he would often recount with his signature humor. Lemmon's parents had a tumultuous relationship, and as a child, he believed that his behavior could impact their failing marriage. He thought that by always appearing happy and avoiding problems, he could keep his parents together. Although his logic was flawed, it seemed to work to some extent. His parents never divorced, only separating when Lemmon was 18, despite their fractured marriage that led to them sleeping in separate rooms for most of his childhood. These experiences shaped Lemmon into an almost pathologically cheerful kid, at least on the surface. By the age of 12, Lemmon had spent a total of 2 years in the hospital due to general ill health and hearing problems. Despite these setbacks, he attended Harvard College, where he focused on track sports and acting, often neglecting his academics. At one point, his grades were so poor that the school placed him on probation, barring him from participating in theatrical productions. Undeterred, Lemmon found a clever way around this restriction. He created a pseudonym, Timothy Orange, to continue acting on stage. Eventually, Lemmon transferred from Harvard College to the Navy College Training Program. As Lemmon was preparing to embark on his acting career, World War II broke out. Although he didn't see combat, the conflict set his plans back. After finally earning his degree, Lemmon decided to pursue his passion for acting. However, his father, who had always been in the baking business, had other plans for him. Lemmon's father believed his son would do well following in his footsteps. But Lemmon had to disappoint him. To his surprise, instead of being furious, his father gave him $300 and wished him a happy future, marriage, and family troubles. As Lemmon began his career, he met and fell in love with struggling actress Cynthia Stone. They married in 1950, but their union was far from a fairy tale. On their wedding day, Lemmon's mother, who was supposed to attend the ceremony, failed to show up. It was later discovered that Millie Lemmon had been drinking heavily at home alone. While inebriated, she attempted to cook a meal on the gas stove and forgot about it. Fortunately, neighbours smelled the gas and intervened, saving her life. Rise to stardom. Despite his disastrous wedding, Lemmon's career continued to soar. His big break on Broadway, a lead role in the production of Room Service, closed after just 2 weeks. However, a talent scout in the audience recognized Lemmon's star power and brought him to the attention of Columbia executive Harry Cohn. Cohn was interested in Lemmon, but had one major issue with him: his name. He demanded that Lemmon change it to avoid giving critics easy ammunition for bad reviews. Cohn wanted the name to be Lenin, spelled with 2 N's. Harry Cohn was known for getting what he wanted, so he was shocked when Lemmon refused. Eventually, Lemmon convinced Cohn that changing his name to Lenin might lead to confusion with Vladimir Lenin, which would create an entirely different problem. With his name intact, Cohn cast Lemmon in his first film, It Should Happen to You, 1954. However, director George Cukor thought Lemmon's acting was terrible. Noting that he tended to overact, Cukor took Lemmon aside and taught him a valuable lesson. Less is more. Lemmon later credited this advice with defining his career. The film was a hit, and Lemmon found himself in a challenging position. as a rising star, he had to negotiate a contract with the notoriously shrewd Harry Cohn. Remarkably, Lemmon emerged victorious, signing a 7-year contract that included a rare provision, the freedom to work on projects outside of Columbia Pictures. This was nearly unheard of in Hollywood at the time. Have you ever watched a Jack Lemmon film? If so, which one was your favorite and why? Breakthrough, role in Mr. Roberts. One day, while hanging around the Columbia studio lot, Lemmon was approached by a stranger who struck up a conversation about a film project. The man nonchalantly asked if Lemmon would be interested in a role. Unbeknownst to Lemmon, the man was legendary director John Ford, and the film in question would propel Jack to new heights. Mr. Roberts, 1955, a comedy drama starring Henry Fonda, James Cagney and William Powell, was a massive opportunity for Lemmon. However, the production was not without its challenges. With big egos on set, tensions began to rise, and Lemmon found himself playing the role of peacemaker. Despite the difficulties, Lemmon forged a friendship with James Cagney. The rest of the filming process turned into a nightmare. Cagney and Ford clashed, with Cagney later describing the director as a truly nasty old man. Henry Fonda also got involved, with Ford once punching his leading man in the jaw. These issues, combined with Ford's emergency gallbladder surgery, eventually led to the director's removal from the production. The studio brought in Mervyn LeRoy, who had produced The Wizard of Oz, and Joshua Logan, who had written and directed the stage version of Mr. Roberts at Fonda's request, to take over. Logan reshot many of Ford's scenes, causing significant delays and utilizing extensive resources. In the end, Mr. Roberts was a huge success both critically and commercially. While the film's heavyweight leads did not receive Academy Award nominations, Lemmon earned a Best Supporting Actor nod and took home the Oscar. His hard work and dedication had finally paid off, and true fame was within reach. Collaborations with Billy Wilder. Following the success of Mr. Roberts, Lemmon continued to work non-stop, eventually crossing paths with iconic director Billy Wilder, who had already won an Oscar for Sunset Boulevard. Wilder pitched Lemmon a movie in which two men dress up as women to avoid a mafia situation, which would become the classic comedy Some Like It Hot. Interestingly, Lemmon was not Wilder's first choice for the role of Jerry Daphne. The director had initially wanted comedian Jerry Lewis, but Lewis declined as he did not want to appear in drag. Lewis later admitted that he had made a mistake after seeing Lemmon's success in the film. As a token of appreciation, Lemmon reportedly sent Lewis an annual box of chocolates for turning down the role. In Some Like It Hot, Lemmon was a revelation, fully committing to his character and running around in a dress with abandon. To test their ability to pass as women, Lemmon and his co-star Tony Curtis donned dresses and makeup and walked around the studio to gauge people's reactions. When no one raised an eyebrow, Lemmon took the test even further by entering the women's restroom, where remarkably no one objected. Working with Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe's behavior on the set of Some Like It Hot has become legendary. She was often late, struggled to remember her lines, and most famously required nearly 50 takes to deliver the line, "It's me, sugar." While Curtis was notoriously cruel to Monroe about her shortcomings, Lemmon remained supportive regardless of her mistakes. Some Like It Hot was an instant critical and commercial success, further cementing Lemmon's status as a Hollywood heavyweight. However, his ascent to the top meant that he had a long way to fall, venturing into dramatic roles. Despite his undeniable comedic talents, Lemmon began to fear being typecast. In an effort to demonstrate his range, he took on the lead role in the 1962 drama Days of Wine and Roses, which followed a self-destructive couple battling alcohol addiction. The change in tone initially backfired, with approximately 40 couples walking out of the theatre during a preview screening. To prepare for the role, Lemmon spent evenings observing the dry-out rooms at the Lincoln Heights Correctional Facility, witnessing the harrowing realities of alcohol withdrawal firsthand. The experience had a profound impact on him, leading to a disturbing moment on set. During a scene in which his character is confined to a sanitarium in a straitjacket, Lemmon became so immersed in portraying withdrawal that he began to hysterically. The crew had to intervene and shake him back to reality. Despite the initial setbacks, Days of Wine and Roses ultimately proved to be another triumph for Lemmon. Critics praised his performance alongside co-star Lee Remick, and both actors received Academy Award nominations. Lemmon had successfully demonstrated his ability to excel in both comedic and dramatic roles, personal life and tragedy. While Lemmon's career was on a seemingly unstoppable trajectory, his personal life was not as stable. His first marriage to Cynthia Stone ended in divorce in 1962. After the couple had a son together, Lemmon remarried actress Felicia Farr, with whom he had a daughter 4 years later. In 1962, Lemmon's father passed away, leaving his already fragile mother, Millie, even more vulnerable. Lemmon did his best to support her, but tragedy struck in 1967. Lemmon had planned to spend the day with his mother, wife and daughter, but when they arrived at his mother's apartment, there was no answer at the door. In a panic, Lemmon forced his way inside only to discover his mother's lifeless body perfectly dressed for their outing. Doctors determined that the cause of death was heart failure. With both parents gone, Lemmon threw himself into his work. By the 1970s, he had appeared in countless films and decided to pursue a passion project, Save the Tiger, a message movie about the crumbling American dream. Paramount Pictures agreed to produce the film, but only if it could be made for less than $1 million. Lemmon, convinced of the project's potential, took a significant pay cut to make it happen. Unfortunately, Save the Tiger failed to connect with audiences and performed poorly at the box office. Despite the film's overall failure, Lemmon's performance was once again singled out by critics, and he won the Academy Award for Best Actor. In 1974, Lemmon's personal demons came to light. While presenting an award to his friend James Cagney, Lemmon's speech was incoherent, shocking those in attendance. When confronted about the incident, he sheepishly blamed it on a combination of medication and alcohol. 2 years later, Lemmon was fined for driving while intoxicated, making it clear that he had a problem he was not addressing. How do you think his honesty and vulnerability might have inspired others facing similar challenges? Continued success and comedic comeback. Despite his struggles with alcohol, Lemmon continued to find success in dramatic roles. He received another Best Actor nomination for his performance in the 1979 disaster film The China Syndrome, and his final Oscar nomination for the 1982 political drama Missing. Eager to make a comeback in comedy, Lemmon reunited with his frequent collaborator Walter Matthau for the 1981 film Buddy Buddy, directed by Billy Wilder. However, the film was a critical and commercial failure, with Roger Ebert describing it as a comedy with no laughs, and Gene Siskel naming it the worst film of the year. In 1997, Lemmon landed a role in a television remake of 12 Angry Men, portraying the main juror arguing for clemency. Audiences embraced his performance, and he received a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actor in a TV movie. On the night of the Golden Globe Awards, something extraordinary happened. The award went not to Lemmon, but to Ving Rhames for his performance in Don King Only in America. In a stunning display of generosity and respect, Rhames called Lemmon to the stage and handed him the award he had just won, amid a standing ovation from the crowd. Final years and legacy. On June 27, 2001, Jack Lemmon passed away at the age of 76 after a battle with cancer. Before his death, he finally acknowledged his struggle with alcohol, admitting that he had been privately dealing with the issue for years. Lemmon's remains were laid to rest in Westwood Village Memorial Park Cemetery near his dear friends Billy Wilder, Walter Matthau, and Marilyn Monroe. Jack Lemmon's life and career were marked by incredible highs and devastating lows. Through his unforgettable performances, he brought joy and laughter to millions, while privately battling his own demons. His legacy as a brilliant comedian and skilled dramatic actor continues to inspire and entertain audiences around the world. Despite his personal struggles, Jack Lemmon will always be remembered as one of Hollywood's most beloved and talented figures. As we conclude this episode, what aspect of Jack Lemmon's life and career resonated with you the most, and why? Until next time, this is Iconic Inside, your window into the extraordinary lives of the legends who shaped an era. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and good night.